Hi, I'm Christy. I want to talk to you today about ABA therapy. I should preface it by saying I have no personal experience with this. I am not a medical professional. This is for informational purposes only, and it's not meant to diagnose or treat anyone. ABA stands for Applied Behavior Analysis. It's used primarily for autism, although I have heard of it used in other situations. It's based on the principle that we learn through trial and error. So it uses a lot of positive reinforcement to modify or to shape behaviors. It's used for social, motor, and verbal behaviors, and it can also be used for reasoning skills and to help manage challenging behaviors. It's used to help improve communication and social relationships and interactions, as well as teaching kids how to play with things appropriately. It can be used for self-care, as well as school and employment skills that are needed. They have found that you have better results the younger or the earlier that you start, because then it's easier to modify behaviors. And I think that's pretty understandable. It's much easier to modify a behavior in a young child than it is in a teenager or an adult. It is a very time-intensive therapy. Many times it'll take 20 to 40 hours a week is a common amount of time for it. And because of that, it's also very expensive. Although many families do find that the benefits outweigh the costs of it. From a medical perspective, it's considered comprehensive because it encompasses a range of skills as they're going through the therapy. It's considered early intervention if it starts before age 4. And it's considered intensive if it's 25 to 40 hours a week for 1 to 3 years. It's also helpful if the adults in the family are trained in at least the basics of this so that they can continue to reinforce these behaviors and the reinforcements 24/7. This gives consistency, and again, it helps to improve the outcomes. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to leave me a comment below, that would be great. Or you can find a blog post about this at www.havenofhopeforme.com. And I hope that you can agree with me that life is good and there is never a dull moment.